Hey everyone, it's Tracy. How's everyone doing on this Saturday afternoon? Hello everyone. If you're seeing this part, more than likely you're watching on the replay. And so I am doing a craft this afternoon. I'm part of an event that is going on with a lot of fellow crafting sisters, and we are coming together for a cause. One of our friends is in dire need. So hello, I see a lot of sweet friends hopping on. Hello. I hope everyone's doing well this afternoon, this Saturday afternoon. Oh, everything is good. Hello, hi. I see a lot of y'all are hopping on. Again, my name is Tracy, and we just want to, I just want to welcome you. My time to start is at 1 p.m. And so I just want to make sure everything is working and all of that good stuff. So we are good to go. Hello. We are coming together on this Saturday and Sunday, and for a crafting sister that is in dire need. Yes, in dire need. Yes. Hello everyone. Welcome to my page. My name is Tracy Wellman, and I craft here at Country Charm by Tracy. We are all coming together in support of Anna, who is JNA Woodcrafts and Decor. Her sweet mother has been diagnosed with terminal brain cancer, and so we are coming together to do a craft and auction that craft off within 30 minutes. Now, if you are new to me, welcome. I do love to share crafty ideas with a bit of rustic country charm, and one of my things is the beauty is in the details, and I put a lot of details into my projects. So this right here, that's what I'm auctioning off. I have it ready to go for my segment on this Saturday afternoon. I just want to kind of share with you some of the steps that I have. You know, I've been crafting for quite a long time, and I love to paint. I love to hand paint. I love to hand letter, but I'm a more blocky. I love my happy dots. I love my paint splatters, all of that stuff. I say I'm a bit old school, but sometimes I like a little script just like this, you know, and the welcome spring. And so guys, this right here is actually what I'm going to be sharing with you on this Saturday. This is what I'm going to be auctioning off. I wanted to do a door hanger, and this is a 15-inch door hanger. This one is all ready to go. It's ready for spring, guys. I know we're almost in February. Spring, don't blink, because spring will be here before we know it. It really will. So anyway, this is what I am going to be sharing, how I do my door hangers. And don't worry, if you know me, I'm already filming it from start to finish. I will upload it to my YouTube channel, share a link and all of that stuff, because I know that there are a lot of sweet friends that love to see start to finish. And so in 30 minutes, I'm not going to be able to do that. So, but this is what I am going to be sharing today. I'm so glad that you are all here. Hello. So guys, I get my 15-inch rounds. This is a 15-inch round. Now this one's already painted. I painted it with plaster chalk paint. This is my favorite color. It's not ivory beige, and it's not white. It's Plaster by Waverly. And so it's real wood. It's that birch wood or whatever. I get them from Barrow Wood. In my link, in my featured links should be my link tree that has barrowwood.com. And you know, if you're interested, or if you don't have an option for, you know, wood rounds. But anyway, I order their, you know, he's in Georgia. Hunter is his name. Awesome. Okay. So what I did is I gave it a coat of that. And then what I like to do is I call this my faux plaid pattern. Okay. And what I do with that is I take my fan brush and just some granite gray paint. This is my favorite one. I take my fan brush and I just go down and make and then I go across, and then I make a faux plaid pattern. And so that's what I'll show you on this one right here, but I wanted to kind of show you my process, okay? And then what I do, guys, is I take a 3/4 inch flat paintbrush, and then I go around and I paint the border. And so, guys, I love all the shadowing, all the doodling, all of that stuff. And so if you're new to me, welcome. I'm so honored to be in this event with so many talented ladies, but 30 minutes is not enough time for me to get it done. So I had to prep a little bit. So this is kind of like, I've already got the border on, and I've cut this off on my Cricut. Now, I know there are a lot of people that have Cricuts, a lot of people that don't. So I'm just saying, if you don't, you can find a, you know, something that you like online and maybe trace it out. Use graphite paper, or that tracing with the, where you do the pencil on the back and then you can trace it onto a board. So there's many options, but I am a Cricut girl. I have been since 2009, guys, 2009. And so I love my Cricut. I do. And so what I did is I just cut this out of this right here. This is SMART Stencil, and you can make anything a stencil. And so, you know, I found this welcome spring on there in the design space, and yeah, I cut it out on my Cricut. And then what I did is I use these right here. I'm just kind of sharing my process only because of the time limit that we have today, but don't worry, I will show from start to finish the whole entire project of how I made this one. This one right here, from start to finish. I'll put a link on my Facebook. Everything will be on my in the YouTube video. I'll show you from start to finish and all that. I show you like my overhead camera. I show you my table, all of that stuff. Anyway, I like to use these makeup sponges, okay? And so when I cut this out of on my Cricut, what I do is once I weed it, that's like take out the letters and stuff, then I put a layer of Mod Podge on it, because what I found is that it doesn't bleed, as you know. And then I like to use these makeup sponges with my paint. So I use black for the welcome, and then I use this home decor chalk paint. This is in the color, I don't know, does it say? Oh, sage. It's right here. I was like, where is the color? It's not saying the color on there. In the word, I mean, in the color sage. I'm so glad that y'all are here this afternoon. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'm sorry, I don't do very well with reading the comments and paying attention to what I'm doing, because I am like squirrel. I am like squirrel. Okay, so that's what I do. And so, you know, a lot of the time I don't want to like get caught up in the busy part of it. I always say my thing is I hate to watch paint dry. And so that's the thing. So I just prepped a little bit. So I did this with chalk paint in the plaster. And then for my faux plaid pattern, I use granite gray. I use that. That's my favorite. And I use my fan brush. I just prefer to use my fan brush. I use a little bit of that edge, and then I go down stripe, and then I go across to make the faux plaid pattern, because it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Okay, and then I like to shade it with my flat. I do a lot of painting tutorials and all that kind of thing. And so then I did the welcome spring. Okay, all right. So we're doing good on time. We're doing good on time. Okay, so let me show y'all what I do, because then what I want to share is, before I do my auction, is I want to show how I do the swag. I want to show you how I did that, and kind of like my process, because you know we pick up different tips from different friends, you know. Okay, so I hope you're all doing well this Saturday afternoon. Again, we're coming together for our sweet friend Anna. Her beautiful mother has been diagnosed with terminal brain cancer, and so she is they're just needing a little help, and so that's what the good Lord wants us to do, is help others, and so that's what we're doing. So I'm going to be auctioning off this Welcome Spring door hanger the last 5 minutes of this segment, so that'll be about $125. And so what you'll do, all of the information is in the description of where, like, if you are the winner. Well, my son's going to come in here. We're going to set a timer for 2 minutes, and then after the 2 minutes, then he will let me know, and then I'll raise up my hand, and then if you're the winner, then you will go to the PayPal link that I have in my description or in the Venmo and pay that, whatever it is. I'll cover the shipping. You just whatever the cost is, and then just screenshot that to me, message me with that information as well as your address, your email address. I'll cover the shipping in the United States, and so then yeah, we're good to go, and you're going to be ready for spring right here. Okay guys, so what I'm doing is I take this my fan brush right here, and I just take a little part of that, and then I just start, oops, I have to remember that I'm using my phone today instead of my Mevo streaming cameras where you can see my table and all that kind of thing, only because there was a lot of information that we needed to put in the description, and so I decided to go ahead and use my phone today for that. So what I'm doing is I call this my faux plaid pattern, and I am just going and making some stripes down. Now this is just because I want a background, and I always say the beauty is in the details. Y'all will hear me say that all of the time. The beauty is in the details, because it just is. It really is. If we look around us, you know, in our world, you know, hear the birds chirping and see the beautiful flowers and all of that, the good Lord has just really blessed us with a beautiful, beautiful world. Okay, so then I go down, and then I go across, and again I call this my faux plaid pattern. I'm so glad, man, so many of y'all are here. Hello. So glad to see you all. And so then now I am just going back and forth, and that greenery is like, put me on. So there has been some amazing crafters today. I did get to see some, but then I had to, you know, prep myself. So then I'm like, I gotta get going. So that's kind of how my faux plaid pattern looks, and it's not perfect, I promise. And so then what I do is I do shading, and then I'm going to show you how I do my my border. So people ask me all of the time, what paintbrushes do you recommend? And honestly, guys, you have to find, if you're a painter, you have to find what paintbrushes work best for you. In my featured link, there is my Amazon shop where I can find these brushes. This is a 3/4 inch brush. I've been using these brushes for years. It's just, if you want to, you as the creator, crafter, painter, you have to find, you know, kind of what works best for you. But I do offer that to my friends who or say, I want to know what brushes you use. And so I do have that listed in my Amazon shop. And so this is kind of where we're at now. Then I take this 3/4 inch flat paintbrush and some just black acrylic paint. I get comments, I get private messages to ask, why do you choose chalk paint over acrylic? No, it just really depends on, and that's a little wet, so I'm going to start over here. So then what I do is, so let me finish that thought. So it just depends on if I like the color. I like chalk paint for my door hangers, and then I like this Americana acrylic paint. That's just my preference. So anyway, what I do, I've been doing this for a hot minute, meaning several years, and so I kind of have learned how to eyeball it. And so that's not really, that gray is not dry all the way, but that's what I do, is I just go around and make the stripe border. in my video that I will have uploaded to YouTube, I will show you from start to finish, and I actually have my camera overhead. I show you from start to finish how I make my border. So like I said, it's just for today. I wanted to show y'all that's how I made this welcome spring door hanger, but that's what I do. And I go all the way around, I shade, I put all of the details in there. All of the details. All right, so let me move this out of the way. So because we have lots of other fun things to do. So what I want to share also is this is what I'm using for some greenery, as well as some, I thought I had another little piece. It disappeared. This right here, y'all know if you've been following me for any length of time, Hobby Lobby is my favorite store. And now this is my favorite. I have my favorite things from Hobby Lobby. That's my favorite store. But this eucalyptus greenery is my favorite. And I love it. They carry it all year round. It has these pink little flowers on it, which is perfect for a spring door hanger or any time, you know, throughout the year. And so I love it. And so I cut off a couple of pieces of that. And so then these beautiful ranunculus are from Walmart, guys. Walmart. Don't count Walmart out when you're looking for beautiful florals. I'm an advocate for Walmart florals. And so they have been having these beautiful ranunculus flowers every year. So hopefully they'll have, crossing fingers, hopefully they'll have them this year. So I cut off a couple of sprigs of those. And then I just had some of this greenery in my stash, and I like it, the wispy. I love the all the different textures and all of the different stuff to put together, because I really feel that that is what brings everything together. Okay, all right, so that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to be making our little swag. Okay, so if you can't see me, or you can't see my table and the comments are in the way, there's like a way that you can hide the comments on Facebook. Either swipe them or click something. So hello to everyone that's telling me hello. I'm sorry. I will go back later and read all the comments, but I just want to make sure and get all of this done. Okay, so this greenery right here, I don't remember where I got it from. It has all this wispy stuff, and so I cut off a sprig of that, and I'm going to split it. I like kind of divide it like that, and so then I just put this way and this way. Then I put my beautiful ranunculus flowers, put those on top, kind of gather it like this. Okay, now if you need help, I do get questions, or you know, if you have problems with your fingers where you can't hold things, clips are your best friend. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. You can get clamps at Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot, all of that. But these right here, oh, here's another one. These right here you can get in the Crafter's Square section at the Dollar Tree. So I just, you know, if I need a little help, I just have that like that. And then I like to wire my swag together. And so I try to like double wire it. Then I use floral tape, you know, floral tape that you can get from the craft store in the floral section where the styrofoam and all that stuff is. So that's what I do, is I wire this together. Then, you know, because that's all ugly like that. So then I take some floral foam, and usually I use green, but I'm out of green, so I have to use this brown. So we're going to use what we have. Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, so many sweet friends are here. Thank you for saying hello. Hello back. I'm in Texas. It is a dreary, cloudy day in Texas, and I'm ready for spring. I know that we're on the last weekend of January, but I'm so ready for spring. I am. And so I have lots of, I get more creative in the spring. I do. Okay, now this ribbon right here is one that this is also another one of my favorite ribbons. I got this at Christmas at Hobby Lobby. in the Christmas, but Michael's also had it. Now, what I'm going to share is this is an easy bow maker. This is my favorite bow maker. There are a lot of friends that use the Bowdabra. You can use clips, you can use anything you want, but that's just what I use for my bows. That's just my personal preference. So I kind of pinch it in the middle to give me like, let's see, I'm pretty good. I've been doing this for a hot minute, okay? So I pinch it in the middle, and then I learned from Damon at Deco Exchange. So if you follow Damon at Deco Exchange, you know I've been in his class, been in a lot of his stuff before. And so anyway, so I twist it, and then I'm going to make about a 3-inch loop, and then I put it in there. I twist it. Again, the reason you twist is because you want the right side of the ribbon to be on top, okay? So then I'm going to measure out to about a 3-inch loop. These right here act as fingers. So that's what that's doing. So then I gather it there in the middle there, and then I twist it again so that the right side of my ribbon is on top, okay? All right, so then I'm going to make the next loop, and I'm going to go down to about like 2.75, just a tad loop smaller, just a tad. And so then I twist it so I bring the right side on top, because yes, every ribbon has a right and a wrong side. Right and a wrong side. So I'm so glad so many sweet friends are here. If you're just popping on, my name is Tracy. I craft at Country Charm by Tracy, where I love to share crafty ideas with a bit of rustic country charm. And so you may, I do share some things on Facebook. You may recognize me from YouTube, because that's where I started. And I will share from start to finish of how I did this beautiful welcome spring door hanger that I am auctioning off today. But I wanted to share just some of the tips that I use in my projects. Okay, so that's what I keep doing. I'm just going down just a little, like a 1/4 of an inch down, just so like 3 inches, then 2.75, then 2.50 until I get to the top. Or I'm going to do 6 loops, so 3 on each side. And so then I cut this off right here. Can you give me one of those brown pipe cleaners? I forgot to get one of those. Okay, so then I pull it up like that. I prefer, for my bows, I prefer to use a pipe cleaner. People use different things. Some use zip ties, some use wire, but for my bows, I actually like to use pipe cleaners. Okay, let's look at the time, 1:21. All right, so we're doing good, guys. We're doing good. All right, at 1:25, well, I'll tell you we're going to be doing the auction. I'm auctioning off this welcome spring door hanger, hand painted by me. And again, if you're just hopping on, I will share the start to finish video on my YouTube channel. I put a link on my Facebook. Don't worry. And so that you can see from start to finish. And I do have the overhead cameras so that you can see my table. I'll show you how I cut out how I designed everything in Design Space and weeded it, how I actually painted it and all of that kind of thing. I'm just so blessed to be here with you. I use my needle nose pliers to make it tight so that my bow kind of pops. I say that where it kind of pops up like this. And so then what I do is I just carefully, tie all of this together like this. And I do take my time, and I still have lots to do on this one, but I wanted to show you how I put my swag together, how I make my bow on my Easy to Bow Maker, or you can make it on your Bowdabra, or you can make it with just clips, something that'll help you out. Okay, and so but what I do is I need to finish this right here, as far as I need to add my dots, I need to add my shading, all my black sharpen marker is my best friend. And so then also I just take my drill and drill 2 holes in it. This is this wire. I got this wire, I think at Craft Outlet. I think it was Craft Outlet, or either I got this wire at the 99-cent store in the garden section. Go figure, you know. Anyway, so once I get all of that done, then my swag and my bow is my very last thing that I put on, but I still need to, you know, paint all this up, seal it, all of that stuff. And so that's what I do. And then what I use is my stapler. This right here. This is how I get my my swag on, is using my stapler, and I do have that listed in my Amazon shop. And so I am only sharing just because I do get questions a lot. I've been crafting for a hot minute, even if I'm new to you, if you're just hopping on, but I have been crafting for a hot minute, and I do like to share because I like to watch other, you know, friends craft and that kind of thing. And I love it when they share, hey, where did you get that from, you know? And so anyway, yes. So how the auction is going to work, there is going to be, this right here is what I am auctioning off. This hand painted by me, by yours truly, hand painted welcome spring door hanger. It's actually made out of wood. Everything has been sealed. It's ready to go. I put felt on the back, just a little pieces of felt, for like, that is one of my pet peeves. I cannot stand something that clanks against a door. And so just little pieces of felt on the back of these things kind of help with that, you know. And so this is what I'm going to be auctioning off. So when I have my husband here, my wonderful husband, he is going, when I tell him we're going to start, then I will put start in the comments. He's gonna set a 2-minute timer, and so then once I hear his timer go off for the 2 minutes, I'll hold up my hand, and then when I see it, my hand up on the screen, then I'll know whoever the highest bidder is. Hopefully someone will want my welcome spring door hanger, hand painted by me. And so then you'll go over, there is a link in the description for PayPal. You go over there, whatever the bid was. I'll cover the shipping, don't worry about that. I'll cover the shipping in the United States. And so then you know, just screenshot that. You can send it to, you know, my Country Charm by Tracy, screenshot that, or Tracy Wellman, find me on Facebook. If we're not Facebook friends, sometimes it like puts it in that other folder. So probably Country Charm by Tracy, just send me a message, send me that screenshot that you paid, either PayPal or Venmo, and also your address, your mailing address and your email, so that I can, the email is good because when I send out the shipment, it will email you the tracking number, and then you can track it. And so it's so cool. I use Pirate Ship. I love it. And so anyway, any help is appreciated. If you can't bid, then you can, you know, you can donate if you want to. You don't have to, you can help us just by watching today, and just by sprinkling. And that means to, you know, in the other groups and all of that. And so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start that in just a minute. And yeah, I hope that someone wants my little hand painted welcome spring. There's lots of people on here today. I am so glad that you are all here. So anyways, and why is my thing not working? Oh. I'm so glad that y'all are all here. Well, let's see. Of course, my computer's not working. So what we'll do is, like I said, we're going to use this one device. And so then what we'll do is just make it all work. All right. Okay. It will email you the tracking number, and then you okay. Oh yeah, you can kind of see how it's, all right. You got your timer ready? Okay. All right, so I have put start in the comment. So you started it? Okay, I have put start in the comments. And so if you want to, yeah, I just saw my start come up. So if you want to bid on, this is a 15-inch wood door hanger, hand painted by me. It's Welcome Spring. I have all of my fun, beautiful things, my lettering. I have lots of paint splattering, my doodling, and all of that stuff. I'm going to go by my device here. Let's see, Sybil is at 33. So that's what I see on this. Sybil is at 33. So if anyone wants to bid a little higher, 33. This is a 15-inch. Oh, Diane is at 50. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Diane is at 50. So 50 seems to be the winning bid at the moment. 50. Debbie was first before you, September. Thank you, though. Oh, Miss Sharon Grisby is at 55. Sharon Grisby is at 55. Oh, Diane Thompson is at 60. Oh, wow. Thank y'all so much. Diane Thompson is at 60. Diane Thompson. How much time do we have?
19 seconds.
19 seconds. 19 seconds for this hand-painted Welcome Spring door hanger. I'll box it up, send it to you. Diane Thompson is at 60. When I hear the timer go off, I'll hold my hand up, and then if any bids come in before, okay, that's it. So so Bonnie Soltz is at 65. Oh, Diane Thompson's at 75. So Diane Thompson's at 75. Somebody was saying it was frozen. It was fine on my end. Diane Thompson's at 75. That's what I was using this one device. So thank y'all so much. There's lots more crafting. Just refresh the page if you're over in the JNA community, and go ahead and send me your information so I can get this sent out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. God bless you. We will talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.